I'm Jim Check. I'm with Kayla,
Welcome back.
Tesla Talks, and we're doing our regular Tesla Talks. Not a lot to talk
Generic
about.
today.
Generic, yeah,
Generic.
And no hat.
No
I haven't
hat.
been doing the hat for
Look
a while
at you.
now. Hey?
Yeah. Changing it up.
Changing it up. Changing it up. You got an image
Promise I
there?
won't leave today. I'll try not to leave in the middle of our broadcast.
We're adjusting. You got an image there to show us? Yeah. We're flickering around. This is just a lineup showing you how fast Teslas are.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
That's an interesting graphic. So 2.9.
So yeah, it's 2.9.
1.99. Holy.
That's the Model S Plaid.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
And then the Model X Plaid. This fast?
What's that? Do we need to go this fast?
Yeah.
Apparently. And look at the Cybertruck, like right in there, right
That's
in the hunt.
Crazy.
Right? Do you know what I mean? Like, so the Model 3 on the top, they're 2.9. The Model Y Performance, these are all performance models.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, makes sense.
And the Model Y Performance, the Model S Plaid, Model X Plaid, and then no slouch, the Cybertruck.
Wow. That one does surprise me.
The Cybertruck is that it's that fast.
I think that the Cybertruck, surprises me the most, only because when you look at kind of like in comparison, you would think that the Y potentially.
Yeah, I think it's more the aerodynamics on that though too, right? So like
makes sense.
It's like this big wedge, right?
So he really put a lot of thought into that, into the aerodynamics.
I think so, yeah.
So,
I mean, it's got a big windshield, And we were in a Cybertruck. Like you could probably lay a small child in there in the front there if you need your window cleaned, because I don't know how else you clean it.
I don't even know how you would reach the front of where the start of the windshield is.
Like it's probably like 4 or 5 feet out there.
Yeah, you need like an extendable Swiffer.
Something like that.
To get all up in there, because I don't know. It's very huge. It's massive.
Yeah.
And it actually has a comfortable feel though. Because we've talked about this before, the feel of the vehicle doesn't feel too big. Even though
not when you're driving it for sure. Right?
Yeah, it looks really massive, good, but it's
not. What's that next image there you have for us, Rommel? Yeah, so this is Peter Diamandis. We had him at Level Up.
Yeah.
And
he was a great speaker.
Great speaker. And he says humanoid robots coming, $30,000 each, $300 a month, $10 a day, 42 cents an hour. Insane. So would you get one? You could get one for house? For the home?
For $30K? Yeah.
Cut the grass, make dinner.
Yep. I think that people limit their thoughts on what it is that actually could be done. Like the daily tasks.
Friend.
Yeah, best friend, companionship. In terms of like my daily tasks, if I could have everything done for me at home before I get home.
Dinner made.
It frees up a lot of your mental capacity.
Kind of like the Jetsons,
and your time,
right?
And your physical capacity. Yeah.
Did you watch the Jetsons?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So like Rosie. Rosie the robot.
Yeah.
So, babysitter, dog walker. I think there was one before this.
Dog walker. See, that's another
walker,
one. Maybe we should, because if in terms of like
security,
what people think,
security.
Yeah, you have someone walking around.
Somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they can wrap
when your partner gets tired of you, just like
wrap all your gifts for you for the whole year.
Sure, maybe yeah.
I love it.
And it doesn't complain.
No. Zero complaints. Although I did see one funny video recently of one of the robots. I don't think it was Elon's, but he had a piece of dust on the back of his shirt, and the robot kept going to take the piece of kind of like lint off of his shirt, and the guy was not understanding what he was trying to do. He thought he was trying to bother him. So it was quite funny to watch, because like,
did you see Kim Kardashian with?
Yes, I saw. Yeah,
I think we talked about that last time too.
She's yeah, and what great publicity,
500 million.
Yeah,
maybe throw that next one up there, because I think this is kind of really cool. Starlink now has started their cell phones in the United States.
Oh, wow.
And that's with T-Mobile, I think, to start. They have a year of exclusivity, and then it's going to be open to other ones. So now you have full cell coverage in the U.S. with T-Mobile. And it's coming to Rogers, too, in Canada.
That's crazy.
If you're on the Rogers network. Right?
Wow.
So I'm not. Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You're going to tell us how it works when it finally gets working.
Well, and I feel like, too, because I've been seeing a lot of the political things happening in the U.S. in terms of the monopolies of different companies. And so in Canada, we have, really, the cell phone companies have a monopoly. I wonder how that'll change the industry. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that Elon doesn't do a lot of exclusive deals, especially for long. So I think they'll all end up getting it. I think like Rogers is going to get it first, maybe for a year. And then I think Bell and TELUS will have no choice but to offer it.
Yeah.
But
forcing their hand a little bit too.
Right now you can get, though, through Starlink, you can mount a Starlink in your Tesla, and you can have coverage.
Yeah.
Across Canada,
which is remarkable for people who travel, across, well, even just across the country. But
if you're camping for safety, you're snowmobiling for safety, or you can have your, and you don't have to go and sign up to a service provider in Calgary and Vancouver, wherever you can have it, and you can take that. As long as you can find the sky, you have the internet.
Should be anywhere. You can see it behind us now.
Yeah, I think we talked about it last time where the kid actually, because he had, can't remember his condition, I think diabetes or something, where his mother wanted him constantly in contact. He just taped a Starlink dish to his helmet. And he live streamed his race the whole time.
I did not see that. I don't think we talked about that.
He duct taped a dish to his helmet.
How heavy is it?
They're not very heavy. I have one in the other room there. They're just, they're light. They're plastic. Huh. And as long as you have battery power, he live streamed his race on a dirt bike the whole time, so his mother could make sure he was okay. Well,
hey, that's gonna get into parenting now. That's gonna get into a whole different thing.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I drive to Calgary, Vancouver lots.
Yeah. And the service is okay.
Regularly. No, I'm just your dead spots the whole time, right? Like basically you can have maybe at the top. It's
what you're used to.
Yeah, you just you get maybe 1 or 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it's iffy, but if you had put a Starlink dish on there, which I'm going to try, then you should have.
You'll have to tell us how it goes.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because you can have that anywhere, which is fabulous. He's a genius. Well, what can you do?
There you go.
Disrupting the industry.
He's disrupting people too with all his comments. Yeah. Driving some people crazy.
That's so true too. Yeah.
You can go with the next one there, Roma. So this is just saying that it's with T-Mobile first, right? So yeah.
I haven't seen that much about this online.
Yeah, I don't like I said, Rogers has a deal. I don't know when they're starting in Canada, but it's in Canada here. So go ahead with the next one there. And this is Tesla Japan. Coming soon.
Okay.
That's Optimus.
That's all that they got? Oh, that's Optimus. That's all that they get, though?
No, they're just showing this is kind of being mysterious.
Oh, he does that.
They're being mysterious in Japan. Coming
Tesla
soon.
Japan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder when ours is going to be here. We talked about this before, but maybe we'll have to get an answer. When is our new location coming in?
The location, the service center will be open in the spring. I talked to the because I had there is a kind of like a
no hard date though. Not
somewhere in the spring. There is a service depot here in town. I've taken a couple of them in there just for small fixes, and they it's kind of cool too. It's interesting when you drop it off. You never talk to anybody.
Yeah, no.
Some people probably don't like that. So you drop it off, you park it outside, and you leave because they have keys to all the cars, right? They don't need your
and
drop
it's
a
done
key
through
off.
Your app. Yeah. So
you don't
need to.
You don't need anything. So you drop it off, and then they email you when it's ready.
That's crazy.
And you pick it up, and you never talk to anybody.
What a world we live in.
Some people might think that, I need to talk to someone. Why?
Why?
It's like, why do you want to go in there and then tell you it's cost this much? And both times I did it, the cost was zero.
Yeah, and they know, what the problems are because of everything that goes through the diagnostic and in the app.
Yeah,
like in terms of, my dad's a mechanic and he, if he has to do any sort of diagnostic, he needs a little computer
to tell you what's wrong right now.
But in the Tesla, everything is on demand. You basically can figure out anything that's wrong.
Yeah, it was when my daughter dropped hers off in Calgary at the service depot and she needed a loaner. So they're just like, okay, just leave it there. And then you take that one over there. She said, do I need a key? She's like, no, it's already set up in your app.
Wow.
And she said, do you need my key? I'm like, no, it's okay.
Wow.
So then just drop that one off and then just take yours and you'll be fine.
Maybe it freaks people out. Do you think?
Yes.
That might freak some people out. Yeah.
It's
no control.
So seamless though.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's just it's great.
Yeah.
Like I could lend you my car and you could lend me yours just
by
texting me a key.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. No key. That's I think one of the coolest things about Teslas.
Yeah.
No key.
No key.
Just a phone key.
Keyless. Yeah.
Keyless.
Well, and have you ever run into an issue where your phone is
dead
and you don't have an extra key? Have you run into that problem yet?
I have, but I had the credit card in my pocket.
Okay, so you keep that with you.
I keep that in case kill my phone.
Yeah.
But if you have a friend, like say I had your key, you could, if you don't have a phone, but you could somehow get it and you could open it and lock it and start it.
Okay, yeah. So if you had like a landline, you could call your friend and you remember your friend's phone number, that's another thing.
That's right. So if you had a way to get a hold of somebody else that has a key. somehow.
Yeah.
And then you could get them to start the car for you and open it for you.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. Well, because when you're in a household, you probably have access to the cars in the household.
I think the max of 5 Teslas that you can personally have.
Oh, there's a max. I didn't know that. There's a max.
Yeah, your app maxes out at 5.
Who would need access to 5 different cars?
Well, I have access to 4, so I'm just about maxing out, right? So if you give me access to
there
yours,
you go,
then
then they'll be maxed out. Yeah, that's funny.
There you go. What do you got next there, Rommel? Oh, this is kind of cool. Tesla's converting gas stations. I guess
Old
Shell.
gas stations?
Yeah, Shell is unloading 1,000 stations. So
that's cool.
And then they're unloading and also converting to gas stations.
That does look awesome.
Yeah, so they're starting to convert some of these too.
That's super neat. Have you ever sat in a gas station, like at the pump?
Sat there?
I don't know, because I've seen online some people will take a Tesla to a pump.
Just hog the pump?
No, like as a joke, because people are like, well, obviously you don't need
it. Oh, yeah, but do you mean to drive like right into the pump lane and sit there and then go get a bag of chips or something?
Yeah. I don't know if we would do that because we're good people, but but in terms of
but they, you know what they do?
People joking around.
And like Golden and Revelstoke, people park their gas vehicles where the chargers are, where it says "Don't park here."
That happens all the time at the Parkade downtown too.
Yeah, so you can get even with them, and I guess you just go park in the gas station things.
Yeah, just sit there.
Good for a goose, good for the
gander.
I'm getting
right? Chips. I don't. Yeah, or a car wash.
Or just stand there and trying to figure out where to stick the hose, right, and see if somebody says something.
That's so funny.
Yeah, no, they do. They seem to want to block the chargers.
Yeah.
For some, and in an empty parking lot, they'll come and just park there.
Which is strange, but that is strange. I don't know why you would.
I think you're allowed. I think Elon says you're allowed to go there and like let the air out of their tires.
Is that? I was like, did he say that? He does say weird, outlandish things. So I'm like,
I'm sure
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
But
in an empty parking lot, I'm thinking of like the Tesla station in West Kelowna, which is massive.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would feel the need unless you're just trying to be that way, I guess.
I think there's a few people that just try to be that way.
Yeah, especially if you've got and then people, because they were talking about the Cybertruck too when we were in that. Some people love it and some people hate it, and they'll tell you your opinion.
They have to share it.
Yeah, they'll tell
you. And the cool thing is some people really get angry at Teslas and go and kick them or stuff like that, but without realizing that Tesla's, it's the worst vehicle to kick because you're being recorded.
Yeah.
Like all around, 360.
All the time.
You're being recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, I was coming out of a parking lot and a vehicle ran into a pedestrian, and immediately like the person came over and was like, hey, do you have all this footage? Because
cops love Teslas, right?
Yeah. They're like, because this is, and I did have the exact footage that they obviously needed, but in terms of
you should have sold it to them. You should have said, I don't know how much money you got.
Yeah, great question. I'm not. Doesn't really sound like me, Jim, but but yeah, no, he's like, yeah, you've got this footage, and obviously you do because everything is recorded. You'll catch some weird things though on those cameras.
Yeah, especially when somebody goes ripping past you down like Gordon or something like that, and they're racing or whatever. You could actually, they should have a thing where you could just a Tesla button that says "Send to police."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. But in terms of like the updates, I did notice that they stopped the touch the steering wheel.
Yeah, the nag. Yeah, it's been going for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed it now. I didn't notice it before because I was always staring out at the street. But
I love the no nag. No nag.
Yeah, although it is nagging you if you don't look.
Yeah, if you look down at your phone or something like that, or if you get like if you're doing this.
Or if you're looking away or.
Fall asleep.
Yeah, or if you're touching a screen to try and find navigation.
But it's great for eating.
It is great for eating. Yeah.
You can enjoy your Whopper or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is that you got happening.
Whatever it is that you want to eat,
you can eat meal.
You with both hands. You
on your lap.
Go to town.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I call it put it in potato chip mode. Then you can use both hands to eat potato chips.
That's like dog mode. Dog mode, grandma mode, potato chip mode.
There you go. Lots of modes.
Yeah.
What do you got there, Rommel? Running out? Uh-oh. We ran out.
Perfect.
There was a parade in Montreal. And not just a riot, but there was a parade this weekend too. 7 Cybertrucks pulling floats.
Really?
Yeah. So they're taking over.
I wish we had a video of that. That would be really
I think we had it this morning somewhere.
Fun to see.
But,
darn.
I don't know. We're almost going to see if we can find it here.
Yeah, that's really unique.
Yeah, no, there was a bunch of like a Christmas parade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. I bet you'll be seeing that a lot more too.
I've a couple of buddies.
How much does it tow?
I think it's as good as like an F-150 and stuff
Makes
like
sense.
that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I think it could tow an F-150.
Could probably
Drag
could.
it around.
Yeah.
Um,
Because it's
the
got good capacity, good towing capacity, if I
I
remember.
used to have a 1-ton diesel, so
Yeah. And it feels like it could.
there you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
If we get out of the way here, or if
Oh wow, fun.
yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. I bet you people thought that this is part of the, well, it's obviously part of the parade, but in terms of the excitement, I bet you some people were excited to see the Cybertruck just as much as they were excited to see the
A
parade.
few buddies, because there's a bunch that got dropped in Calgary, and a few
Yeah.
buddies have been sending me pictures
Oh
of
yeah, that
Cybertrucks
makes
out
sense.
there, right?
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
I'm
And
gonna
there's
start
another
to
one in
see.
town, you said?
Yeah, he said he bought it. I haven't seen it yet,
Oh,
but
okay.
so I'm sure there's oh no, there's, and I know another guy that he's streaming stuff all the time on.
Oh,
So he has one too. So there's at least 3 in town.
at least 3.
Yeah, so far, so good. Yeah. Anything else you want
The
to talk
only
about?
other thing was Christmas mode. Do you ever get the Christmas sleigh mode?
No, I haven't used it.
Oh, you should. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just with the holidays coming up. I was like playing around with all of the settings, and there's one that turns your car into a sleigh.
Oh yeah, nice.
With reindeer.
Nice.
And
I
it's
gotta
really
try
cute.
it.
It's super funny. Yeah. We'll
Wow.
get a video of that next time.
And there's a big Christmas update coming. Every Christmas they send an
Okay.
update out. So
Oh,
we'll see what
nice.
we get this year.
Yeah, we'll have to debrief.
Maybe get a free robot or something.
Let's hope. Send it right to my house. Yeah. It
With
can
that
start on
said,
the laundry.
thank you for watching Kelowna Net.